Are y'all ready for this?
Hey guys, Zong here. Today I'll be showing you how I dropped almost 34 million on Bombland. In our usual fashion, we'll be starting off with the gear of the heroes that we are using. Starting off with Nordthion, we have him in Marauder gear and Overload with crit rate gloves, attack helmet, and attack boots. He is EX30. Then we have Luke, who is in all Sun Signet gear with crit damage gloves, attack helmet, and attack boots. He is EX30 without his talents unlocked that block his criticals. With Rez, we are in our PvP gear with Zephyr and Light Gap. He is in HP gloves, helmet, and attack speed boots. He's EX30. Now we have Ravenna with 2 pairs of Sun Signet and Overload with crit damage gloves, attack helmet, and attack boots. She is also EX30. And lastly, we have Falvea, who is running all Sun Signet gear. This is the only time I've used Falvea for any content. She's in crit damage gloves, attack helmet, and attack boots. She's only EX10 for this. Going over the divine prototypes that I tested, I tested Flowing Rune and Solar Flare, which tested about the same but still lesser than Vision Stone and Ring of Greed, which both had the same results but were the best out of the 4. Now we're gonna go into the formation. We are using Grace with a +1 to all skills for Ravenna, with Ring of Greed in this video, and the other 2 divine prototypes do not matter. We're gonna have Ravenna and Falvea in the front row, Rez and Nord in the middle, and then Luke in the back. And now we'll start this off. We'll use Rez's ult to kickstart Ravenna and get her rolling on the adds, keeping them as far back as possible. When they explode, this gives us the most damage against the boss. So we're going to work our best to try to keep them as far back as possible. The only time we are going to use Nordthion's ultimate is when they're just spawned in, so that they're at the front and he can do as much damage in his cast as possible. And then we'll keep spamming Ravenna's ultimate on them, keeping them back. And that's pretty much it for the strategy. We're just going to be spamming ultimates in that same fashion. Luke hitting as many units as possible, Falvea hitting as many units as possible, and then the same for Ravenna every time she has her ultimate. The only time we're going to cast Rez on Nordthion is when all the adds are pretty far forward and he can hit 2 of them at once. Otherwise, we're just going to be using Rez on Ravenna as well, spamming as much ults as possible. I'll let you watch the rest of the video. I hope it helps you out, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I'll catch you in a couple days for the next Easter battle that drops.
And haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. Out of the darkness, out of the fear, here comes the monster waiting in there. Heart rate is rising, some call it scared. You'll feel the chill start raising your hairs. It's too late, you're here now. I hope that you're prepared, cause there's no getting out. You can feel the energy, dark like a cloud. Electrified by panic, terror and doubt. Don't cross should be scared. We're all alone, you're on